So Shannon Sharpe is stepping away from ESPN. Oof. Yeah, this is not a good look for good old Shannon Sharpe. And I guess his grandma didn't have no quotes about conducting yourself in a mature manner when you're trying to. So listen, y'all that don't know the story, essentially there's some serious allegations against Sharpe that he denies. And we'll see how that plays out. It's a civil suit. It's not criminal. It's a civil suit. She says that, Sharpe kind of took advantage, and Sharpe's kind of releasing some stuff that honestly he shouldn't be releasing, and I don't know how much I can share on the YouTube channel. I mean, some of the stuff is just awkward, but Sharpe is not necessarily immune to some social media faux pas. I mean, that was that Instagram live where it's showing him, or you could hear him getting busy with somebody in the background to kind of prove that he is a man, because there was a lot of speculation about Sharpe's sexuality, and I mean, I thought that was childish at the time. I mean, really, who gives a flying what someone does in their own home? I mean, that's their business. But I feel like a lot of Shannon Sharpe is just performative, and kind of goes to show that good old Unc Sharpe, he's not necessarily the great guy y'all try to pretend him to be. Is he a powerhouse when it comes to media? Absolutely. Is he charismatic? Absolutely. He was great on FS1. But some of the defenders I see of Sharpe were absolutely dogging Skip Bayless when those allegations were out against him. And they have kind of a different tune because, understandable, that's their guy. That's the guy that they idolize. I'm all about keeping that same energy. Just like with Skip, just like with Shannon, I think that you need to wait until the facts play out, until I really come with an opinion and say whether he's a terrible human being, because we'll see how things pan out in that regard. But to me, we can have an honest conversation regarding how he conducts himself just in his own personal life. He wants to be a leader of men. He wants to be somebody that people can look up to. You can't look up to this type of douchebaggery. And considering he had a very famous story he's told about messing with a girl when he was a very younger player, and, guy comes into place with a gun, and you'd figured a guy older now, right? He's no spring chicken. A guy that's older would have a lot more maturity and conduct himself in a far more appropriate manner. But he's falling into these same old pitfalls that, we see these young 18, 20-year-olds do. It's absolutely inexcusable. He's not acting like a grown man. He's acting like a young kid. You shouldn't be getting caught with your pants down, getting busy with these young girls, because we all know, if you're a millionaire, that these women don't love you, they love your money. And to even open himself up to this situation in the first place just shows that Sharpe is not that bright, honestly. Just boneheaded. And again, I guess never meet your idols. I don't understand the fascination some people have about Sharpe. You can appreciate what he's done in his career. Sure, very hard worker. But, can we just kind of say this now? All the grandma quotes that just pops out of his left ass cheek. Can we just kind of admit, I thought it was kind of full of shit. I still think it's kind of full of shit. What was his grandma say about this type of situation he found himself in now? It's embarrassing, and he's going to cost himself a lot of money. And he might be a brand, depending on how this civil suit pans out. He might be one of these brands that just becomes completely untouchable. And I hate to put it this way, Skip Bayless, while he was a controversial and he can say some really dumb shit, let's not get that twisted. Skip Bayless, career-wise, he lasted for a long time. At this point, for Sharpe to be taken off the airwaves and kind of have to, go into hiding, yeah, is it kind of bad that Skip Bayless might even age better than Shannon Sharpe? But big story here is, guys, you got to take care of yourselves. You got to conduct yourselves in the proper way. And having just loosey-goosey sexual relationship with a bunch of women, especially women that you don't even know, it can open you up to some really, really bad spots that I implore young men not to do. I get it. We all have that drive. We all have that dog. We're like, okay, man, I want to get mine, but You know, you got to kind of hone yourself and really have that mental maturity to be like, let me kind of think about the long game in this. And it's one of the reasons why I really do believe in trying to find somebody that you can spend your whole life with, because you don't have to worry about this. You can be with your one person that you love and care for, and you're not chasing this sexuality urge, because hopefully you're getting that in the home front. It's just, to me, the way in which Sharpe has conducted himself throughout this whole situation is embarrassing. Regardless if he's innocent or not, he still looks, in my opinion, really fucking dumb ever putting himself in this spot in the first place. It just shows to me that he doesn't think enough with the right head. Just being blunt. You're a grown-ass man, and you're chasing under young 18, 19-year-olds, and it's not illegal. I'm not saying that to be the case, but showcases that, you know, maybe you're targeting those women because, you know, we all know what that's about. He has people, I just think it's weird, man, like, trying to have sex with somebody at the age of, like, your kids. I don't know. I get it. I guess you need to have a nut, but can't find someone around the same age. I don't know. Kind of fucking weird, in my opinion. But, yep, Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless. I'm going to call him Skip Bayless. Jesus Christ, Paul. Shannon Sharpe is stepping away from ESPN, and this might be a hard one to recover from. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about this situation? What do you think about Sharpe? What do you think about the allegations? Do you think it's a smart idea for him to walk away from ESPN? Do you think that he'll eventually be back on the network? Or could this be the death bell of his career? Let me know your thoughts. See you in the next one.